You know what the cold turkey is? Cold turkey? If you have a dope fiend, you want to get him to kick the habit, you lock him up in a room, and he takes what is known as cold turkey. That is, no more dope. You just cut him off. Oh, of course, to watch him is a sight to behold, because he perspires, he retches, he throws up, he tears the place apart, and he promises to give you everything if you just give him a little shot. But when he walks out, he's cured. He is thrown off. The nerves have readjusted. Now, this craving for cigarettes, as for dope, is an actual internal chemical nerve craving, which has to be changed physically. Now, the only way I know to do it is to stop smoking. Not after this pack, not after this last one. No, I'll have one more. I'll finish this pack. When I finish this bit of arsenic, then I'll start. Not at all. If you want to give it up, you take cold turkey. It will take you 6 days, because in those 6 days, your nerves have readjusted. The first day will be murder. The second will be a little less murderous. The third day, even less. And by the time you get the 6th day on cold turkey, you have overcome it. It will then may take you a month or two to overcome the craving completely, but the real pain, the real retching, the real throwing up, the real tearing and flailing about will stop if you can last those 6 days. If I had a son who smoked, I'd lock him up someplace for 6 days. I'd put him in jail. I think all the clinics that will undertake to treat smokers will have to lock you up. This is a smoker's clinic. It's a jail. Lock them up. Because if they can get it, they're going to get it, no matter what it is. Because just as a dope fiend, he may want the cold turkey, may want to be cured, but that's it. There are those who say, what I don't know won't hurt me. What I don't know won't hurt me. Now, please listen carefully. The only thing in this world that can never hurt you is what you don't know. What you know, you can take care of. The fact that you don't know that smoking causes death doesn't exempt you. You can't say, don't give me cancer. Please don't give me, I didn't know about it. Give it to him. He knew about it. Give it to him. He knew all the things about it. Ignorance is not bliss. It is costly. Very costly. Knowledge is power. Is it not in the Bible? Know ye the truth, and the truth shall make you free. What does this mean? It means that in our society today, we need strong, powerful educational programs that teach boys and girls these things, because ignorance is terribly costly. If you know these truths, and if you know it before somebody has pushed it on you, then you will be able to avoid becoming a victim. That's so what the great need is for a thorough program of education in the elementary school that will rob this killer of its glamour, of its sophistication, of its adult symbolism. And we need to give boys and girls a feeling of adequacy, a feeling of importance, a direction for their inferiority that will not turn to this quick and stupid way of expressing their inadequacy. Most of all, we need to select the right parents. Because if your parents are ignorant in this, if they persist in killing themselves, then their children will copy their habits. You know, when I brush my teeth, my little 2-year-old son picks up a toothbrush and starts brushing his. Now, he just imitates. That's what he does. He does what Daddy does. He repeats. He speaks English the same way I speak it, because that's what he hears. If I smoke, he will smoke. Then, of course, the sins of the fathers are visited on the children. He's made a mistake. He chose the wrong parent. Ignorant parents produce ignorance and death in their children. If you feel that it isn't important for you to give it up for your health, for your life, then see how much concerned you're about your child's life, the children still unborn, because they will copy what you do. They will do what you do, because, of course, who else will they copy? So we need, then, a good program of education, a direction for feelings of inadequacy, and educated, intelligent, informed parents. If we have this, and if the government begins to eliminate this glamour from television and from the radio, and we begin to advertise instead the effects of taking this as we do with the effects of dope, if we do this, then we will suddenly see a tremendous fall in the death rate. We will see a great upsurge in the health of American males and females. But while we mark time, now get this, while all this is waiting, 4,500 boys and girls in the United States between ages of 12 to 17 take up the habit each day of the year. Today alone, in the 24 hours of today, 4,500 teenagers will have begun this habit. Tomorrow, 4,500 more, and tomorrow another 4,500. How terribly disgraceful this is. They're not beginning it because they want to kill themselves. They're beginning it because they're too stupid to know better. No one has ever taught them any better. Their parents have never taught them any better. Their feelings of inadequacy are coming out in this way. Prevention, remember, is the most important thing of all in this. Of course, there are none so blind as those who will not see. If you don't want to see it, if you don't care about it, then that's that. That's that. Nothing can ever help you. Nothing. There are none so blind as those who will not see. Remember that. This is a very important subject. It is easy to do if you haven't started. Very hard to do if you have. But if you are a victim, get help. If you had appendicitis, pneumonia, cancer, you'd get help. Well, this is what you have. You have an insidious cancer in your habits of life that will eventually destroy you. Don't let smoke get in your lives. Listen to this little poem. It's called The Cigarette Speaks to a Young Girl. I'm just a friendly cigarette. Don't be afraid of me. Why, all my advertisers say I'm harmless as can be. They sometimes call me your best friend. I like that cunning lie, and say you'll walk a mile for me because I satisfy. So come on, girlie, be a sport. Why longer hesitate? With me between your pretty lips, you'll be quite up to date. You may not like me right at first, but very soon I'll bet you'll find you cannot get along without a cigarette. You've smoked one package, so I know I've nothing now to fear. When once I get a grip on girls, they're mine for life, my dear. Your freedom you began to lose the very day we met, when I convinced you it was smart to smoke a cigarette. The color's fading from your cheek, your fingertips are stained, and now you want to give me up, but sister, you are chained. For those whom I enslave soon lose their sense of right and wrong. For 3 years I have fettered you and led you blindly on, till now you're just a bunch of nerves, with looks and health both gone. You're pale. I think you have a cough. The doctors say TB. He says you can't expect to live much longer, thanks to me. But it's too late to worry now. When you became my slave, you should have known the chances were you'd fill an early grave. And now that I have done my best to send your soul to hell, I'll leave you with my partner, Death. He's come for you. Farewell. Thank you.